remember that last fall there was a lot of publicity because I was supposed to interview Mariah Carey. I had done an interview quite a few years ago with Mariah Carey, and I'm very fond of her. But then Mariah had to cancel because it was reported that she'd had an emotional breakdown. So today it is wonderful to see Mariah looking strong and happy. She just returned from Kosovo, where she was boosting the morale of our boys. Look at that in the camouflage outfit. And now she's back in the States hosting a special called A Home for the Holidays with Mariah Carey. And her award-winning voice has never sounded better. Take a look. Please welcome Mariah Carey!
How are you? Thank God. I'm so glad to see you. Hi, how are you?
Would you believe, Mariah, would you believe I was going to wear that same dress today? Well, I thought you might wear it.
She wants people at any time.
Mariah, she wants people to touch her, and that's the way to do it.
I thought this was my demure look. Well, you know.
So listen, as we said,
Thank you.
I don't think you could ever really look demure, but you look divine.
Well, thank you.
If you can't look demure, look divine. This has not been the easiest year for you. It's been a year of great highs and a few lows. And what was that all about?
Well, you know what? I feel great. There's been a lot of drama. You know, I had a schedule that was beyond. Even when you interviewed me last time, I think you probably remember how hectic.
Day and night.
Yeah, day and night. I never took a break. I never learned how to just put myself before my career. I just didn't. I just started making records basically right out of high school and never stopped. One a year, just kept going. And you can't do that, you know, with everybody pulling you in different directions. And just, you know, I was completely and totally, I was exhausted and sleep deprived, and that's what happened. And now I feel better than I've ever felt because I finally got a chance to take time for me, and I learned a lesson. And it's like sometimes you need time to actually learn a life lesson. Like,
what did you learn? Tell other people who, you know, there are, especially young stars, you know, who work day and night.
I think that this happened so that I could see that I don't have to be perfect, that nobody is perfect, and that, you know, no matter what happens, I can pull through it. And that's a message I've tried to put into my songs, and that's what I had to sort of relearn for myself. So here I am.
So now you sleep?
Now I sleep much better than before.
And when you don't sleep, you're off entertaining the troops in Kosovo too.
Might as well if we got a little extra time. And some fatigue.
How did you find them?
They were great.
Yeah.
You know what? The morale was so high. They were really cool, really young. You know, a lot of them were they were just very, not downtrodden. You know how you would expect maybe, it's a bleak place that they're in. So, you know, it wasn't what I expected in terms of how they would be feeling. And I brought them up on stage, and we were decorating Christmas trees and stuff like that. I learned the little sound off, that little song. I wasn't too good at it, but they loved that. That was like their favorite part of the event. And it was cute. It was nice.
It must have been amazing for you, but I want to talk about wardrobe for a second, because we saw you in a clip with the camouflage outfit looking pretty sexy, and you also wore this smoke and blue dress that was somewhat revealing. And I just wonder, did you...
That was my other demure dress.
But do you pick things that are a little kind of sexy and revealing to lift their spirits?
I picked red, white, and blue. I wore red, white, and blue that night. I had a blue number, a red number, and a white sparkler, and the camouflage. And, you know...
Don't you worry that you might frustrate them a little bit, though?
I don't think like that.
Okay.
It's a tradition, back to Bob Hope's days when the girls would come out looking hot. That was the thing, right?
Well, you know what? That's an honor, you know, to be a part of entertainers that have been doing this for years and years and trying to give a boost to the people out there who don't get to spend the holidays with their families.
I should also tell you how pleased I am
that you are looking so absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Two new CDs out, right? Okay, one is the greatest hits,
Right.
which I know about already, yes.
Right.
And the other is a single.
That's a double CD.
Yes, honey, you know I get to hook up early on that, right? It's okay. Then the other is a single of a medley of Never Too Far and one of my favorite songs of all times, Hero.
Thank you.
And the best part about this is that the proceeds are going to go to the New York City Police Foundation Heroes Fund.
Right.
So that is amazing. And these are two big hit songs. So we're not talking about a little bit of money, and I know that everyone appreciates that. Did you sing Hero to the Troops? I know that would tear them up.
I did. It's actually a medley, this single that I'm putting out, so it's sort of like something new that I did initially for the fans and for the victims of 9/11, and then when I went to see the troops, it sort of all came together, and a lot of them told me that that song inspired them and that it sort of became like a theme for them in a lot of ways. And so basically, you know, it's the Heroes Foundation. I didn't have anything to do with the name. It just all came together, and we're hoping that it'll help some people, you know.
Now, I hear that, you know, you're not just a singer, which I think you're terrific. I love the way you move your hands the most when you sing.
That's something
It's so
I can't
great.
control.
I love it.
I don't know
Watch
where
that.
it came from.
I'm totally riveted to that, but you're also an actress, too, now.
I've been working on a few
Yeah,
other
you're going to be in an Ally
projects, yeah.
McBeal
Right.
episode. And,
cute little thing. I
A movie
take
with
it.
Mira Sorvino.
Yeah, that
That's
was
great.
great. I mean, she's an Academy Award-winning actress, and that was, I play a very different character than myself, a girl from Staten Island, a waitress. Her name is Rachel. Very, very kind of a vivacious character. But it was fun and it was great. It's an independent movie, and so I'm looking forward to that coming
I
out.
want to ask you about this special.
Okay.
Because you're hosting a special called A Home for the Holidays, and it's
Right.
on December 21st, and it has to do with adoption and foster children.
Right.
Very close to you. I know you visit adoption centers, and in your movie, Glitter, the mother, and it's somewhat autobiographical, although you were raised by your mother, but the mother gives the daughter away when she's 10 years old to a foster home. Why this theme? Why this special interest?
You know, it's interesting because I have done a lot of work with foster children, and it's heartbreaking when you see how they just want the same things as any other kid, like love and attention and things that some people take for granted and have their entire lives. And on this special, there are packages that you see of people who have adopted children who've become families, and that's the part that makes you cry. I mean, like, there are great other guests on the show and stuff, but when you see that, I mean, I can barely watch it, but it's very moving, but I hope that this special will bring more people together like it
And
did.
there are stars on it. But what I want to know in just a few seconds we have left, you know,
Okay.
a big question, a few seconds.
Okay.
Why is it of particular interest to you? Children who are given up, adopted children, foster children.
I don't know. I think that all children deserve to be loved and to be taken care of, and you know, there's so many out there who need that, you know. So,
That's the best.
I think it's wonderful that you're doing it. And I think that Mariah Carey needs love and attention, and I hope that you're getting it and know how much people feel about you and how happy we are that you're well and beautiful and singing great, okay?
thank you.
So,
I'm feeling great and happy to be here with all of you
We're
lovely
happy to have you
ladies.
on. We really are. Come back with us anytime.
Okay.
We want to tell you that A Home for the Holidays with Mariah Carey airs December 21st. You'll have a good night if you watch it. We'll be right back.